Phones used to be clunky bricks, and we carried around micro cassette recorders from Radio Shack like they were priceless relics, right? Fast forward to the present day, and the amazing device sitting in my hand right now is basically a tiny, powerful studio. I am recording you twice this very second, once on my phone, and once on this little digital audio recorder. But the goal here isn't to flex gear, it's to show that capturing content has never been this easy. However, capturing is only ever about half of the entire battle in modern content creation. Turning all that raw footage into those short, incredibly snackable clips that genuinely go viral, that's where the real grind begins. So today, I want to walk you through everything I've been testing lately. Phone apps, dedicated hardware recorders, desktop transcription tools, and the single workflow hack that honestly changed how I repurpose long videos into effective short posts. This method lets you stop spending days editing and finally start spending more time making new content in the first place. First up on the testing list, if you already have a modern smartphone in your pocket, you are essentially halfway to solving the capture problem. The Google Pixel's built-in recorder app is completely free, and it is absolutely insane because it transcribes everything you say in real time. The accuracy of this real-time transcription is shockingly good, often catching every single word. When I demo this feature, every single word I speak right now pops up on the screen, fully searchable and even editable within the app. This feature is absolutely perfect for reviewing long lectures, summarizing meetings, or for creators who like to riff and then pull out powerful quotes later. Of course, Apple has added some nice upgrades to their Voice Memos app that handle cleanup and basic transcription, and Samsung's voice recorder on newer models is also stepping up its game. But here is the major catch you need to understand. These native phone apps are fantastic for getting your words down on paper, yet they don't magically transform a 30-minute live stream into a clean, engaging 60-second TikTok that actually hooks a new viewer. You still need to manually find that one perfect moment, trim it with precision, add engaging captions, and maybe even drop in a music beat. Phone recorders by themselves simply do not handle that complex editing and packaging process for you. Now, if you prefer not to tether your phone to the entire recording process, dedicated hardware recorders are definitely back in a big way right now. There are small, pocket-sized devices designed to clip directly onto your shirt or even stick to the back of your phone to reliably record calls or interviews. Some of these clever new units even sync their high-quality audio directly to an accompanying app that auto-transcribes and generates quick summaries of important snippets. They are incredibly great for situations where you need that professional-grade clean audio paired with offline reliability when Wi-Fi drops. Price-wise, you should expect to be looking anywhere from the low hundreds for these types of devices. I have personally seen units selling for around $160 to $170 that come complete with a companion mobile application. While they are certainly not cheap, they are a solid investment for journalists or serious creators who demand pro-level audio without carrying a full, bulky recording rig. But we must return to the core issue. Transcription is one thing, but the essential plumbing that turns those words into truly shareable clips is often missing. Many of these devices will give you 5 free hours of transcription service and then immediately start charging you. Or they aggressively push you into their own hardware ecosystem. And unavoidably, you absolutely have to remember the complex legal considerations surrounding recording conversations. Before you record anything, you must check your specific local jurisdiction's laws regarding consent for recording calls. Some states only require one-party consent, while others, like famously strict California, demand that all involved parties explicitly agree to being recorded. So always be transparent. Moving over to the software side, I spent a lot of time testing dedicated tools like Otter.ai, which is the classic, reliable cross-device option for most users. Otter is fantastic for general meeting transcriptions and creating searchable notes from your sessions, but Otter stops firmly at producing text. It will not automatically scan your massive long-form video and successfully pull out the specific short moments that are statistically likely to trend. OpenAI's Whisper is an awesome open-source transcription engine if you happen to be the kind of person who enjoys running technical processes locally on your own machine. Whisper-based Mac apps and various web versions can transcribe almost anything, and they are absolutely great for maintaining user privacy. However, the overall user experience with raw Whisper can often be quite technical, which is a hurdle for many. A lot of creators simply want a professional solution that just works right out of the box, without needing to mess around with complex command lines. Then there are all those general voice-to-text utilities that are killer for speeding up your daily work, like writing emails or cleaning up disorganized notes. These tools certainly make your life easier when you are trying to get words out as fast as possible, but they don't solve the massive editing bottleneck. You are still stuck having to watch the entire video, manually select the best cuts, laboriously add captions, and then schedule posts across every single platform. Which brings us directly to the part of the workflow that most content creators completely skip: the relentless work of distribution. You might have assembled some absolutely awesome clips, but consistently posting them across TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and whatever new app appears is genuinely a full-time job. The scheduling, the reformatting, the caption writing, and the thumbnail selection, it's a nerdy pile of essential chores that slowly suffocates your creative energy. So here is the moment where the entire workflow finally shifts dramatically to save you significant time and effort. I started using a specific type of tool that intelligently picks through your long videos, finds those key viral moments, and turns them into ready-to-post clips automatically. This isn't just some fancy trimming application, it functions as a true AI assistant designed for high-volume content creators. It scans your long-form footage, identifies the absolute strongest hooks and highlights, automatically crops and formats the content for each social platform, and even batches a complete schedule for you. You just set the frequency of how often you want to post, and the system will queue up all the content automatically. This means you stop staring at a 45-minute episode wondering what the audience will actually care about 2 weeks from now. To compare this to the other tools, Pixel Recorder and Otter are amazing for searchable text, and Whisper is great for local privacy. Hardware recorders give you the cleanest possible audio foundation, but none of them take that next essential leap to automatically edit, format, and schedule those clips cross-platform. That huge gap between capture and distribution is precisely where this AI-powered editing solution bridges the gap and truly shines for you. And here is why this specific automation matters so much. As creators, our two main problems are managing time and maintaining consistent output. You can have the best original ideas and the cleanest audio available, but if you cannot consistently publish snippets that hook people instantly, your growth will inevitably stall. The tool I have been testing basically acts like a diligent junior editor who never sleeps, finding the moments likely to get views, trimming them to the correct length, adding captions, and slotting them into a calendar. If you choose to enable it, the system can even post the content automatically according to the exact cadence you set for maximum reach. I do want to be perfectly clear that this technology is not supposed to replace every tool you already love and use effectively. You should absolutely keep using Otter or Whisper for in-depth transcriptions or specialized privacy-focused workflows you rely on. Use your hardware recorders whenever impeccable audio quality is the absolute top priority for a given shoot. But if your primary goal is turning long-form content into consistent short-form with minimal friction, the AI editor and scheduler becomes the unshakable backbone of your repurposing strategy. If you are starting to try this new approach, here are a few practical tips. First, always capture raw quality because good source material makes everything downstream easier. Second, use any transcription tool to make your source timestamps searchable, which significantly speeds up your review process immensely. Third, let the AI generate the initial clips, but always glance through the suggestions because your unique creative touch still matters for that final polish. Finally, automate the scheduling aspect completely, but keep a close eye on the analytics so the algorithm learns precisely what is actually working for your unique audience. My final thought is this. We used to carry micro cassette recorders around like a badge, proving we were serious about content. Now that true badge of professionalism is your proven ability to publish high-quality snippets consistently across every major platform. The tools have changed significantly. Phones, recorders, and transcription apps all make capturing content incredibly simple now. The remaining, unavoidable bottleneck that kills your momentum is the process of editing and then manually distributing that finished content. If you want to make that entire workflow significantly less painful, try stitching together capture, transcription, and an AI editor or scheduler that auto-generates clips to fill your calendar. By doing this, you will save yourself serious hours of tedious work. You will post much more reliably for your audience, and honestly, you will probably see your growth accelerate faster than before. If you would like the direct links to the tools I mentioned, or a quick walkthrough of how I set up a 45-minute to 5 clips pipeline, I can definitely drop that step-by-step guide in the comments. There is no hard sell here today. This is simply sharing what has helped me personally stop editing content in my sleep and start creating more exciting new things. Trust me when I say that once the painful grind is gone from the process, the actual creative part of content creation becomes genuinely fun again.